lost in the desert. We don't know each other, but that could change. You're so fine, I wanna like you forever. And hope you like what you sing as well. Me and you could look real good together. Can't you see we're both 10 out of 10? Yeah, I will make you feel like you're a treasure. Oh, I will get you out of your shell.
What have you done?
Nothing, swear to God.
What was his name?
Think his name is Brad.
What do you want?
Him to fall in love with me.
What have you done?
What I always do.
You break his heart.
Yeah, it might be true. I ain't gonna hold my horses when I meet this guy. The tide is high when I see a pretty face. Addicted to feeling love, 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 love. The tide is high and I like the chase. Get on a boat, don't hide. You know with me it's measure for measure. Take me as I am, I'll take care of you. Damn, I feel like giving you my address. I know it's crazy.
I go home when I win. I'm alone when the wind blows. And I won't lie. Oh, I'm hoping I get advances. This increases chances. My life is like a prom, but there ain't no dances. I'm standing in this hall getting funny glances. I was raised as a youth, but was missing parents. I was raised by my granny, shit, I miss my granny. Hardly raised by my daddy, but I miss my daddy. Wasn't raised by my mother, but I miss my mother. I ain't get to know my mother, but I actually loved her. Strange, I made the studio my home. Every time I touch a microphone, I'm at home. Every time I hear a metrodome, I get in the zone. Every time I get into the zone, I'm usually all alone. Home, it's where the heart is, pop. It's where our art is, usually goes the heart is, pop. It's where our art is, showing them that you are hip hop. Long as you finish, doesn't matter where you started. I'm home when I win. I'm alone when the wind blows. And I won't lie. Oh, at home I get home, go home, go home, get home, go home, get home, go home, go home, get home.
Why? So home is where the heart is, yeah. I said I'm in love with my hood, just know my love ain't lust. Hater said he had my chick, just know my broads ain't touch. Don't be snitching on my clique and get my dog caged up. Look for smoke and get you all blazed up like a chimney. Aggressive with the ace when I hit your face with the mini-me. Have to switch the plates when I use the K on the enemy. I shoot it's automatic like bad habits and tendencies. All in the back, puffing the remedy. With a 9 on my lap, she like a 10 to me. I started from scratch, now the epitome. These rappers are my sons, y'all motherfuckers be kidding me. I'm smoking blunts out the Range Rover, the chain smoker. Dangerous, pretty ugly with Dracos if you ain't noticed. My hometown is a war zone and it ain't bogus. The fridge is filled with a gang of coke and it ain't soda.